I wanted to build a planted tank. I've been planning it for a while, but plans don't always go smoothly. I started with dirt, just plain dirt at the bottom. It felt messy, but messy is where the magic begins. Then I capped it with sand. At first, it looked perfect, but I realized sand is trickier than it seems. It doesn't always stay where you want it, and it makes a mess if you're not careful.
I feel like such a pro with these tools. I'm doing my thing like a professional aquascaper.
I bought aquascaping tools. They look professional, they look sharp, but when I actually used them, they didn't work as well as I hoped. In fact, my hands did a better job, so I put the tools aside and trusted my own touch. But then, another problem. I didn't have enough sand.
So I'll put the sand in. Put the sand at the bottom of the tank right here, but it's not enough. It needs to be capped with sand because that dirt cannot get into the water or we're gonna have a problem. I'm out of breath because I just went outside and rinsed off some pea pebbles that I bought from Home Depot. I'm glad that I bought those as a backup. My intuition was speaking to me and told me that this was gonna happen.
That stopped me in my tracks, so I went outside, I grabbed some pea pebbles, I washed them clean and brought them back in. Not what I originally planned, but sometimes the solution is right outside your door. I brought the pebbles inside. I poured them into the tank and added a smooth, even layer to the bottom of the tank to cap off the dirt and the sand layers. I made sure to smooth it out and incorporate a depth towards the back of the tank to make the tank appear deeper to our eyes. Now it's time for the hardscape. This is the part I love. It's like setting the stage for a story. I picked a big lava rock, heavy, textured, full of character. I set it right in the tank. It became the anchor. Then I added a pirate ship. Something playful, something unexpected. It gave the tank personality. Next came planting. I used moneywort, bright, green, and delicate. I added Amazon swords, tall, bold, dramatic leaves, and some hornwort floating gently on top. The tank was starting to come alive. But then, of course, another twist. My daughter walked in. She looked at the tank and said, "Where's SpongeBob?" I laughed, but of course, what's an underwater world without SpongeBob? So I added him too, and suddenly the tank wasn't just mine anymore. It became ours. Now it was time to fill it up. I added water slowly, carefully, so it wouldn't disturb the dirt and the sand below.
Fish tank is set. I'm gonna plug in the heater and I'm going to put the filter on and I'm gonna make my filter with be a hydroponic or aquaponic. I'm gonna make my filter be an aquaponic setup. So I'm gonna put lava rocks inside the filter and then on top of the filter I'm gonna put some houseplants inside the hang-on back filter.
The tank started to take shape. I filled it with lava rocks and even tucked in a pothos plant to grow out of the top. Then came my favorite part, the fish. I added balloon mollies. They darted around, exploring their new home. And now the tank is thriving. The plants are rooted, the fish are happy, even SpongeBob has found his own place. Looking back, it wasn't perfect. I ran out of sand, the tools I bought didn't work, the plan changed more than once. But aquascaping is never just about building a tank. It's about creating something alive. But this is just the beginning. I'll be breeding balloon mollies soon. They'll be up on my website, MinaEarth.com, and I can't wait to share that journey too. So, if you enjoyed this build, please subscribe because this tank may be finished, but the story is just getting started.